That's it.
And then the other one went,
That's it.
I feel like anyone would have to start paying like rights.
Welcome to another episode of Nacho TV. This was a packed event.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Grant Gustin, Tom Felton, and the moderator.
Check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Guys, I'm sorry about my LA gear. I didn't really think about it. I wanted to get that out of the way. Do you feel better? Everyone feels better now?
That's a good way to start this.
Open to booze. That's always a good way to start.
I had to take it off.
Out of respect.
Like really riled up. It's 10 in the morning. I've never seen like this many people this excited this early in the day. But welcome to Silicon Valley ComiCon. How's it going?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good to be here. The very first approach and specialist of the situation that this is Grant. Is this your first panel?
First ever.
Oh my days.
You could set a low bar is what you're saying. Like we don't, there's not
This is going to be my best ComiCon ever, yeah.
I'd love to know, what's a change been in how fans have reacted from season 1 to now? Because clearly you have a massive fan base.
Well, again, I've never been to one of these, so I haven't seen the reaction change at these, throughout the process, but I've seen the fan base, it feels like at least, grow over the past 3 years. I mean, at like airports and whatnot, I'll meet anyone from like a 5-year-old to somebody's grandpa that's like, I love the show so much. It's great, it's very, very passionate fan base, which is fun.
Did you have any advice for him in dealing with like con life? Or do you just like, have fun, good luck?
Thanks, and he doesn't need any advice on me, that's for sure. They go quite hand in hand, don't they, actually? The Potter lot and the Flash crew do seem to be quite... Thank you. It's still early for me, so I need all the help I can get. Yeah. I was going to say symbiotic, but I quite prefer yours, actually. What are we talking about? Yeah, so it's a lovely thing. To be honest with you, it is quite a daunting thing at first, being approached by crazed fans. But you guys are all super friendly, so you've made me very comfortable over the years. And you guys have been having a laugh.
I can't even tell how many people are here. I thought it would be like brighter in the house.
I can't see anything. Can we have some lights in the house?
How many of you by audio are dressed up as the Flash at present? Right. They're quiet. So we have. Is that actually what the fan base is called? Are they like flashers? Is that what you guys call them?
I don't think so. Team Flash?
I feel like we need a better name for that.
Team Flash, yeah.
Tom, were you stepping into a show that was like already established before? Like you grew up with a certain very well-known franchise, but now you were stepping into this cast. Like, what was it like joining a team that had already kind of had a rapport?
A little bit nerve-wracking, to be honest with you. When they first asked me to try out for the show, I wasn't very well versed in it. So I watched a couple of episodes, which quickly turned into 45 episodes.
Casual weekend day?
Yeah, and I was very nervous, to be honest with you.
You were, it was funny.
Yeah.
We were all excited, and his first day, it was me and Jesse and Tom, and you were nervous.
Very nervous.
It was funny, he was like fanboying a little bit.
Yeah, I was.
We were I was very excited to meet Tom. I mean, when Tom's announcement came out, like, I freaked out. I called my brother who's backstage. I called everybody immediately. I was like, we got Tom Felton on the show, Draco Malfoy! Like, this is good! But day one, he was sweating. It was hot. It was hot. We were outside. But you were sweating a lot.
It was a double-edged sword. I was nervous to be joining this crew that was obviously, you guys are very, very tight. The banter and the jokes do not stop on that set. So when you're joining it, you feel like a bit of an outsider, especially I was English and I didn't quite get the...
You're what?
Yes.
Yeah, he loves to remind us.
Well, look, I was the odd duckling, wasn't I? The one that was a little bit... Anyway, so we went
You're
to...
the odd duckling most places you go.
Well, yeah, but the fun part was, you were right, that first time stepping into the quartet. First time I saw you in the suit, I nearly got teary.
Yes, you did, yeah.
I still do. He looks so good in the suit. It's a very tight package.
Is wearing the suit like a humbling experience, or is it like, this is amazing, I have a calling out with suit? Like,
Yeah, no, it isn't. I don't feel like uncomfortable when I put the suit on. I feel pretty good when I put the suit on. Yeah. It's true. It makes me feel better about myself than any other outfit could possibly make me feel. So
I'm curious, like, who causes the most shenanigans on set?
it's Tom Cavanaugh.
Yeah, I've never met anyone like him.
He doesn't have an accent. I'm very good friends with Tom Cavanaugh, and like we'll hang out with him and his kids, and his oldest daughter Alice. The first time we were hanging at their house, he's going off, and she just turns to me and goes, "This is my life." I'm like, me too. Like he does this all day at work too, so don't worry. He doesn't have an off switch.
Yeah, he has a remarkable ability to find some sort of childlike, innocent humour in everything. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you're in the middle of like crying your eyes out in a scene, or he just finds humour in everything. The world would be a much more boring place without Tom Cavanaugh. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that, man.
And it's contagious.
Yeah,
you want to fight it? You're like, I'm focused, dude. I'm trying to have my moment before.
professional.
It's contagious.
You're working with Tom Cavanaugh outside of the Flash shoot, right? Like, clearly you really actually like hanging out.
Yeah, we're doing this short together that he wrote like a year and a half ago, and it's really funny. It's this bank heist thing with two kind of not so bright guys. It should be really funny, yeah. And we're looking for money, so go to the link on my Instagram account and help us out. Thank you.
If you need any plugs,
It's small, however, it just takes cash if you just want to
yeah.
for money.
Coins, whatever you got. No, it is. I can vouch for them because I've sat and watched these two have shenanigans or made fun of each other for hours on end, and it is rather amusing. So I, for one, am very pumped to see this show.
Tom directed an episode, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about. I think it's the next one to air. Actually, yeah, it's future. So what is it called? It's something about the future. Yeah. There's too many of you talking about it.
One at a time.
Everyone shout at the same time, and we're gonna get it. Future Flash.
Future Flash?
Future Flash.
Let's just
It's a
rename
Flash
it.
episode in Tom
We
Grant.
were in it. How come we?
I don't know. I learned all my lines.
But so when he's on a roll like that, are you super tempted to like rib him back, or do you have to be like, no, Tom's directing the episode, he's in charge now, or is it like this is our chance?
Well, it's Kavanaugh, so like, are you in that episode?
Yeah.
You are?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're in Flash.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I can't
Team Flash, for Christ's sake.
No, I personally have a lot of respect for Tom Cavanaugh. So, I mean, when he takes the reins, you show him that respect, but he doesn't stop being Tom Cavanaugh, so we're still all gonna just kind of joke around all day. And it was hands down the most fun I've ever had making an episode of Flash, because he did his homework, he more than knew what he was doing, what he wanted to accomplish with the episode, and yeah, it was just that, we had fun the whole time. It was great.
Yeah, make no mistake, as much of a buffoon as he can be, he's by far one of the most talented actors, and just he understands the world of television and the nature of these shows. He knows all the characters inside out. One of the great things with having him direct us is that, sometimes you get a director in and they don't know the show as well as it's impossible to know as well as him. So he sort of manages to uncover every opportunity you get to do something different or something funny. And yeah, being Kavanaugh, he manages to find some humour in a lot of places where other people probably would not.
What happens when a director who is like a super fan nerd, like Kevin Smith, shows up and says, "Hey, I want to direct an episode of your show"?
Kevin, the first time, yeah, give it up for Kevin Smith. The first time he showed up was pretty, I mean, it's been special. He's done two now, and, right, yeah, three, he's done three, yeah. And the first time he showed up especially, it was, he couldn't help himself. Like, he would applaud after every single rehearsal, and which would make the crew, you know, kind of excited, and most of everybody, I think, on our crew and in the cast has been fans of his work. But especially the crew, you could feel the kind of excitement the whole time he was around. And I think he actually, when I put on this year for the first time with him, he cried.
He did. I had a tear. He actually bawled.
Yeah, I think but one of the first scenes I shot with him was a scene with John Wesley Shipp. I want to say when John Wesley Shipp was still playing Henry Allen. And it was Barry and Henry, and he was he was sobbing every single time, and then he would just get off of them after every take and applaud after every take. He just loves what he does, and it's also contagious. I mean, it's great to work with.
Do you take that as a sign of I think we got in this take, or would we need to go again?
Yeah,
Your director is following.
Did a pretty good job after every take with Kevin Smith. Yeah.
I'm curious, what do you admire most about your characters?
Probably Barry's optimism. I think he's struggled to hold on to the last season with he was dealing with impending death this year. But his optimism, I think, is something I've tried to kind of weave into my life the last few years, for sure.
Yeah, what's the love about Barry?
He's highly intellectual,
I love his dress sense. He dresses really well.
He's got a nice face.
He's got a nice ear. His face is amazing.
Dreamy, super dreamy.
No, I do like his sort of cynicism and slightly, he's a very British sort of, false sense of wit, really. It's quite dry, isn't it? So, I like that. I actually think, without spoiling anything, I was campaigning. Can I say?
You should talk about this.
Well, look, pretty early on, it was apparent that Grant and Tom were getting on rather well, and Barry and Julian quickly became Beryllian.
Beryllian.
We were shipping each other together.
We started a ship thing.
And I was very passionate. This isn't weird. I told you.
You will learn that this is actually not a weird conversation to be having.
I'm getting a bit nervous now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I genuinely thought it would be a lovely twist if, towards the end of the season, Barry and Julian ran off together.
Well, hold on. We thought it would be interesting to reveal some kind of other, feelings, potentially.
Yeah, just a little undertone.
Yeah, that Barry was going to probably reject, mind you, but...
Wait, what?
But yeah, we thought it'd be kind of funny, fun, rather, to go in that direction, because we have such fun chemistry, but they didn't bite.
We didn't go with it straight away, so...
There's future seasons to look forward to.
Fingers crossed, here we go.
Yeah.
It's also, you do have a show where, there's multiple, realities. You should just make a pitch for,
That's true, Earth 5, where, we've been together for 30 years.
I feel like the odd couple, Earth 5, you two together. It'd be a good spin-off of this.
Yeah, this is why I like this. It's like a melting pot of ideas.
This is good.
It's a good brainstorm session.
It is.
I saw a description of your character, and one of the skills listed was deception, which is the most bizarre trait I feel like someone could have. But I'd like to know if you could describe each other using a few adjectives, what would it be? Since it's hard to describe yourself.
Speaking of characters, it's a little bit.
No, each other's people.
I could certainly, what's the word you use for Barry? You said optimism. Mm-hmm. Or I've never, without blowing too much smoke up his backside. I've never seen the workload that that Grant has to deal with really over the last 10 months. It is absolutely extraordinary the amount of hours that this man has to work, let alone to have to come out with a TV show. And even more remarkable that it's a good TV show. They're doing an episode every week, more or less, and they're having to churn it out at quite a rate. And I've never, not for a minute, seen this man's enthusiasm or passion for it, or his patience for it waver. And really, that sets the tone. The moment Grant gives up.
You're being too kind.
No, I'm being genuine.
Trust me.
The moment that you give up and the moment you say sod it, then the rest of us do the same thing, and that never happens. So it makes it very easy for the likes of me, who's going to come in for half a day here or bits and pieces, that I get super excited to be part of Team Flash. What can I say?
She asked for one word to describe me.
Grant, something I've been wanting to ask you. Will you take me back for season 4?
You realize you either just broke the internet or became a meme, like right here.
I think I'm rolling my eyes when you did that. Like all of the pictures probably. We never answered the question.
That was better.
What was the question?
I don't even remember.
I don't know, yeah.
That worked.
I couldn't possibly use one word to describe Tom Felton, though.
A few. You used many. You used many nice words.
That's, yeah.
It's enough nice words, isn't it? Let's get to the...
Okay, let's get to the dirt. I'd like to know what inspires you.
Many things, yeah. Honestly, on a daily basis with the show, it's the crew that inspires me to what would you say? It's hard hours. They work longer hours than me. They've been there every single day, and it's not, they don't have the luxuries that I have throughout the day to go back to my trailer with my dogs on a hard filming day. They're staying on set. Yeah, they're somewhere around. They're somewhere around down the street.
Go get them.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
See you in a minute.
He's really fast.
I checked on them already. They weren't interested. I don't know. I guess on a daily process for filming, the most inspiring thing for me to keep going is the crew, just how hard they work. But I'm inspired by so many things. I don't know.
Yeah, half of it to me is it's art, isn't it? It's watching stuff, it's listening to stuff, it's hearing what other people have been watching, and that thing where someone comes in and they're like, oh my god, have you seen this episode of this? And then that sort of spreads around. Before you know it, you're heavily inspired to write your own thing, or to like Tom and Grant are doing with the short. You sort of spring off of each other.
And that really did come from us, just like the way we joke around on set. Like it's very annoying with our style of comedy. We literally just create bits that we keep doing until someone laughs. Like,
do you adjust them, or do you just
we
until you wear people down
until someone's like, ha ha ha! Stop. So that's kind of the short. So you'll love it.
You'll have to watch it 100 times.
Yes.
But do you disconnect? Do you watch movies and TV, or do you find that it's too close to what you're doing every day to?
No, that's what one of the things that inspire me. Yeah, I watch movies and TV constantly, and things that I love, and I'm like, why aren't we doing that? That's it's stuff. Yeah, I always want to see something that I love to push us to be better. Yeah.
Yeah, we're never sitting on the laurels, are we? It's always constantly, well, you are anyway, always trying to find some way of improving the show, or making it more current, or rambling now, aren't I? What was the inspiration? You going back to that?
We can go back to that, sure.
No, I'm good for that one.
Okay, all right. Fine. Yeah. How do you disconnect? What do you do in your free time?
PlayStation.
What you play now?
I play a lot of sports video games, but I'm playing some other stuff too. Uncharted 4, I've never been into first-person shooters, but I'm getting into them recently. I'm getting into them now. in my own time. Yeah, no, it's a lot of video games. And, yeah, it's annoying. My girlfriend probably.
Dogs.
Dogs, yeah. I hang out with the dogs a lot. I'm a homebody. Everything I do to disconnect is in my apartment mostly, other than walking the dogs around the block. That also happens.
Like a sort of Star Labs cortex, isn't it? Where you've got, like, you know, all your screens, all the necessary apparatus with
It's
it.
like that.
Shall I go on?
Go on.
No, this is you and Tom's thing. I like to play guitar. I like to be outside, you know, talking nonsense and just generally, goofing around, to be honest.
Skateboard a lot.
Skateboarding, meeting strangers is always a fun one, you know. I like to.
He's serious. He loves to meet people.
Yeah.
I'm more scared of that.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm always trying to encourage you in that regard.
You are. I'm here because of you, actually.
Well.
No, it's true. I've never been to one of these in 3 years, and mostly it's because of the schedule, and it's insane to me that people find time on the weekends when you work Monday through Friday, you know, generally 14 hours a day, and then for me on the weekends, I'm trying to memorize, like, however many scenes we have the next week, which is anywhere between, like, I don't know, I won't bore you with the details, but a lot. And yeah, we just wrapped, I wrapped at 6 a.m. on Saturday and got in a car with my brother and the dogs and drove here last night, got here at 10 p.m. and because this guy talked me into it. I literally was like, if I were crazier, if I were more like you, I would just drive there, is what I said to him. He was like, why don't you just drive there? And I was like, all right.
It did go, something like that.
It was something like that.
Yeah. So you are welcome, San Jose.
What is your go-to karaoke song?
Karaoke terrifies me. I don't know.
Who wrote these, honestly? Sorry, that was a bit aggressive.
Karaoke terrifies me.
What's your go-to, like, shower singing song? I don't know.
Are we about to do karaoke, guys? Bob Marley, Red Wine.
Ooh.
I'm kidding.
I like literally have nothing queued up.
I mean, girls just want to have fun.
Their favorite karaoke song. Karaoke later, y'all.
I'm basically,
I honestly can't remember the last time I sang karaoke. Like, I genuinely can't remember. They're just yelling things now. This is good. Just making noises. Sorry.
Okay, on a different note, since that failed miserably.
Alright, I wasn't trying to be honest.
Living or dead, who is someone who you'd love to collaborate with that you haven't already?
I mean, that's such a daunting...
Can I fire it back at you?
Anyone alive or dead? Like,
who would you like to work with?
Jim Henson.
Who's Jim Henson from...
They created the Muppets.
Gotcha, yeah. I'm not good at these things. I'd rather claim ignorance than pretend to know.
Right, okay, fair enough.
Okay, we're back to this now.
Back to this, yeah. Like,
Who would you like?
I didn't realize we were opening it up.
The weirdest Q&A I don't know, like John Lennon.
sing a duet.
You don't think that's a person living or dead?
Yelling stuff though. I don't know. I mean, I don't like in what capacity, I guess, as an actor, as
Either.
As-
I don't know, just hanging out. But
just hanging out.
Why not? Why not? It's an open-ended question.
I'm a huge, and this is, I don't know why it's in my head right now, probably because I road trip yesterday and listened to a lot of his music, and I'm going to his concert in June, but I'm a big Jason Mraz fan, always have been. He'd be awesome to, you know, do anything with, hang out with, pretend like I could
Yeah.
play music with him, which I can.
How about getting him to season 4?
How about it?
Get Jason Mraz.
What would he do?
It could be the musical one. Everyone needs like a guy in the background trying with his guitar.
That's what you would use Jason Mraz for on the show, just a guy in the background.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
Jason, play something quickly. Play some music for us. Yeah. Whatever. It's a trial balloon. Okay, give me some time. I'll figure it out.
What would you hope to hear if a future you from 8 years in the future came back and had something to say to you?
This man should know a little thing about that. See you ran into the future.
Yeah, I've learned my lesson. I don't know. What would I want to hear? Yeah, just it's working. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, I don't know.
What was it you saying?
If a future you came back and like had something to say to you,
He
what
just-
would you hope they'd have to say?
You just give like a thumbs up and I'll go, you know.
Yeah, like, yeah, super ominous, but like, in a good way.
You got this.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like we've already touched on this, but if you could also create like a new parallel Earth, what would you hope to see there? But I feel like we already know you're.
Oh yeah, on the show, yeah, I do.
We have 4 kids.
Cerulean, unfortunately,
The karaoke champions.
yeah, karaoke champions, yeah.
I'm just gonna keep going. What's the best piece of advice you've been given?
Don't we open it up? Don't we open it up?
We will.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought it was usually that. My bad. I'm not used to these things. Where were we?
We can open it up if you want. What's the best piece of advice you've been given?
Don't take advice.
I don't know.
Or worst?
I mean, yeah, off the top of the head, I don't particularly worst or good piece of advice. Actually, I really like Tom's. Kavanaugh gave us a great piece of advice. Proceed with gratitude. He said, as long as you do that to everything, you can't go wrong.
Yeah,
You're never going to be.
that's good advice.
Instead of noticing that it's.
Oh, they literally are lining up now. They took.
I know.
Yeah,
Open the floodgates.
Really took my cue.
This is gonna be. We'll go to you guys.
I'm probably going to regret that, aren't I? I'm about to get hammered.
Yeah, you saw my questions. Which is weird. Wait till we open it.
It's true.
I'm sorry.
Just run. Grant, this is one of the first like VFX heavy shows I feel like you've worked on. Has that sort of shooting experience been different from you?
Yeah.
For you?
I mean, I hadn't done much of anything before Flash. I mean, I'd done, Glee, but that was like. I only did 7 episodes of Glee, and when I did an episode of Glee, I was there for two scenes usually, so it was very light lifting for me. And during that process, I went to only guest starred on a couple other things. I did one indie, I did a Lifetime movie. So before Flash, I was pretty inexperienced. And yeah, Flash has, I think, prepared me for pretty much any kind of set, because I find myself in a lot of different situations shooting the Flash. And I understand what we do with the Vis effects pretty well now. I have to be pretty patient with some of the directors because it's confusing and to get a grasp on it. But it's been 3 years for me doing it pretty much every day, so it's made me. I think I've never wanted to be a director before until the past couple of years. I think that's something I'd really like to do down the line is be a director.
As you mentioned, you were on Glee. There's definitely a distinct difference in the kind of attitudes and maybe likability of the characters that you were playing.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
find that,
yeah.
maybe? Do you find that we've said there's Harry Potter crossover with Flash fans, but do you think there's a lot of Glee crossover in Flash fans, or you find that this is separate?
Yes, a lot. Yeah, a lot. It's. I mean, first of all, now there's 4, 5, counting Victor Garber, 6 people that have been on Glee that are on Flash and in the universe, So there's plenty of reason to watch if you were a Glee fan, and now the musical aspects too. So there's a big crossover there, yeah. Hey, what's up?
Did you guys enjoy the musical episode? He has some fancy feet. Can we tell that he's been teaching you the dance?
I've been trying to teach Tom to tap all year. You did very successfully, actually. You're quite good.
I'm bloody brilliant.
When you sign on for a show when you
Look, I'll show you the quick shots.
That's great.
That was it. And then the other one,
That's it. It's also not a
Thank you. I am I'm getting better, guys.
Very impressive. When you sign on to a show like The Flash, it's a superhero show, and then you find out that you're going to do a musical episode.
Yeah, bizarre.
Is that just like, all right?
Yeah, I feel like they cheated us a little bit. You're like, wait, hold on. Like, just because, you know, it's. I think the weirdest part of that for me was Chris Wood. Like, that was the most bizarre part. Chris, who's on Supergirl, plays Mon-El, was like a best friend of mine at Elon University, where we were musical theater majors and have never been on a film set together, TV set. And on our 2 superhero shows, our musical episode crossover brings us together. Like, so that was really weird.
Do you want to do more of those, or are you like, I'm good, we're done?
I think we will do more of those. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like I have, to be honest, like in all honesty, mixed feelings about it. Because when they told us we were gonna do it early on, or when like fans were like, do a musical episode, do a musical. It's like this is The Flash. Like, why would we do a musical episode? Like, and they were like, we're doing a musical episode. And it was like, oh. All right, and then it was, I mean, entertaining. To be honest, guys, I thought it was kind of a weird idea. I didn't think I was gonna like it that much. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is actually quite entertaining. And I thought we kind of pulled it off. So I have a feeling we'll do it again, but we'll see. Yeah, but I mean, people liked it, so yeah.
That's why you asked for Jason Mraz.
Yeah, that's where Jason Mraz would come out, yeah.
I'll cover you. All right, we're going to fan audience questions.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
That's not how it works, bro.
Yeah, there are microphones if you want to line up. And we'll...
We're going here.
There, we're going there.
How's it going, guys?
Hi.
Alright, so Grant Gustin, you have what I like to call the ultimate, like, most glorious crying face on television. It's true. Yes, no, right? You pull it off. So
Thanks.
I guess
Cry a
yeah,
lot.
thanks. So what's your how do you do that, man? You just have it in you, always have
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's most of the emotional scenes that I've had as Barry, I think are just really well crafted. So, especially during season 1, all that emotional stuff with Nora and Barry and Nora and Henry. And both my parents are alive and well, so I don't know why it really, the Nora stuff really hits home for me. Like, all I have to do is think about it, and it's a visceral response. So it kind of, I don't know, it just kind of comes out. I don't know why, but it's very real to me, the Nora Allen storyline. Yeah.
Hey guys, I was just wondering, when you two were growing up, did you guys have any favorite superheroes?
Superman. Yeah, I've got a Superman tattoo actually. It's an all-encompassing Superman, West Side Story, mom, and my mom tattoo. It was, when I was a kid, I loved Superman, and I wanted to color into the color books all the time, and I got bored with them because they were all the same. So my mom started to draw them for me to color in. So that's why it's her hand. This is her handwriting. But it's also, it says Superman, I love him, which was a line I had in West Side Story as Baby John, which was my first professional gig. When they're sitting in the diner and he's reading a comic book and he's like, you don't need knives, you don't even need zip guns. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, Superman, I love him. And I thought it was so cool that I got to say that as Baby John. So this is my West Side Story Superman mom tattoo. Yeah.
In terms of like the Venn diagram of nerd stuff,
Yeah, that is like, there's a lot of different
all
nerds
of
there.
it.
Yeah. But it's a tattoo, so it's cool.
It is true. That's part of the Venn diagram.
Okay.
Hi guys, I'm Lisette. So great to
Hi.
meet you. Welcome to San Jose.
Thank you.
I have to look at my notes.
Okay.
Grant, I heard in an interview with you that you wanted to be an architect.
As a child, yeah.
So what is it that you love about it, and what would you design?
I think that as a kid, I thought just because I was like pretty good at drawing, that meant that I was going to be an architect. Yeah, like as a kid. Like that was before I had found theater actually. That's kind of what I wanted to do. I was very good at art when I was a kid, like sketching. I don't know why. I'm not as good anymore. But like I look at things when I was like 10 and I'm like, I drew that? Like, oh my God. Like, and I can't do that anymore. So I don't think I would have ever been a very good architect, or I had no basis at all to like actually want to do that. But I thought because I could draw as a kid, that's what I was going to be an architect for sure. Woo! No, I have no idea how I would have made the world a better place as an architect. So. I decided to do this instead.
Tom, did you ever want to be anything but an actor? Was there ever a time where you're like, man, there's another
There was a
one?
time where I wanted to be a fisherman. It's genuine, yeah. I was really, really into fishing as a kid, and yeah.
Like commercial? Like a commercial?
No, like
Just
a professional recreational angler. Believe it or not, that it is a
It could be a
thing.
backup career, you know?
It is. At the moment, I'm having fun doing this, so I'm going to
Good.
keep it in the back burner in case this all goes
It's a good plan.
probably wrong. Yeah.
This seems to be going well, so yeah. All right, to the A's fan, yeah.
In a couple of weeks, I'm going to go to Harry Potter World in Universal Studios, and I was going to ask you, what's your favorite ride there?
Oh, mate. For one, you're in for a real treat, because it is a lot of fun, I'll tell you that. You should go, mate. It is awesome. I turn into a little school kid every time. I'm a big fan of that. Have you tried butterbeer yet? That is a 4,000 calorie glass wonder. Dude, you'll have a lot of fun there, mate. Just make sure you buy something Slytherin, yeah? Because they sell Gryffindor stuff. Okay? Good man. You seem like a Slytherin.
Have you guys discussed what house you would be in? Has this ever
Yeah, well, I've actually, he got me a Gryffindor journal one time. But I got him a Slytherin journal before that, actually. We realized after the fact that his picture was in the inside cover.
I mean, it has to be like super surreal, right? Like you guys are like merchandise, like there are toys of you. Like
Yeah, no, that's definitely one of the more bizarre parts. I mean, I grew up loving action figures and making like the stop motion films with action figures. Yeah, so I think if like 10-year-old me could have like held that action figures me as Flash, like I genuinely might have died. I don't know, maybe I don't know. That's the craziest part for sure. Yeah.
It does recall, as I was grabbing a whole bunch of Slytherin stuff from the merchandise store at Potterland, I saw this Gryffindor journal and had to grab it. And everyone sort of looked at me weird, the crew that I was with, they're like, why the hell are you buying? I was like, I've got to get one for my buddy Grant.
Do you get a discount on Slytherin goods? Like, is there like a?
No, but
You should talk to someone about.
being Draco, I do the old 5 fingers discount. Don't tell anyone, okay?
Hi, my name is Clarissa, and I was wondering for you, Grant, who is your favorite Tom?
You know, my first name's Thomas.
One is in punching distance.
I couldn't possibly.
Anyone answer for that? It's got to be the one in close proximity.
He's sitting here, so how about that? How about Felton? Because I don't want to get punched. No, I love them both. I couldn't possibly pick. I couldn't. I can't. I won't do it. I won't.
There's like a third party Tom, like Tom Waits, Tom Henry.
Yeah, Tom Welling. Superman.
You're getting an education in like nerdom.
He's very good at this, yeah. He educates me all the time. Who's this little man?
Yeah. Hey, Flash.
Hi. So my name is Marcus, first of all, big fan.
Hey, Marcus.
What is it like making the transition for Tom from Draco Malfoy to Julian, and for Grant, like from Sebastian to Barry? Like, what's it like doing that transition to like 2 different characters?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. One minute you're in Hogwarts, the next minute you're in the Cortex. So it's pretty cool.
There was a year gap there. There was like some time.
What?
Yeah, there was
yeah, so because it is like there is a gap and there is a chance to get to sort of get to grips with them. It's not so much a transformation as it more of is like I suppose an evolution, or as the characters develop throughout the season. Certainly, in my case, I've got a chance to really sort of stick my teeth into him. But transformation for you must be slightly more.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's
stupid.
it's like all these characters. It's like I guess you'd be surprised how much of yourself is really like at the heart of like pretty much any character you're gonna play. I mean, I guess it's kind of obvious, but it's funny. I don't feel that different playing like Sebastian versus playing Barry because it like comes from like a different truthful part of my place. Like I have a sassy kind of not so friendly part of myself that I can draw from, you know, and I have that Barry side of me too. I'd like to think that I can draw from. So I don't know. It's like pieces of me versus trying to become someone else, I guess.
I can certainly say for both of us, it's a lot of fun. We have a hell of a lot of fun doing it. So yeah, very lucky boys.
I was wondering how fast you can actually run.
Sweet race.
I would
It's like a 25-meter dash.
smoke you. But I don't know. I'm not slow. I'll say that. I've never liked running.
Famous quote.
That's my confession for the day. I've never liked running, but I've always been kind of fast. It's funny, like guys on the crew have challenged me to race a couple times, thinking like he's not actually fast, and I've never been beat. I will say that I've never been beat. I don't know how fast I am, but not slow.
Thank you, lovely. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Chip. My question is, what were your feelings, for both of you, what were your feelings and thoughts with the end of season 3 of The Flash?
Must be pretty emotional for you. I mean, I teared up straight away. I had to leave. I do that English thing where I go, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Do you mean the actual how the story wraps up, or do you mean just like finishing the shooting? Yeah, it's funny. It's like you're happy to be done. It took 10 months this year to shoot. It usually takes 9.5. It took a little bit longer this year. So it's a long haul, and I love Vancouver, but it rains a lot, and you're up there in that rain for 10 months. And
how did you actually take it at the moment? It was like, okay, we're done.
I thought I was going to be very, just relieved and very excited to like be like, we did another one. But like as soon as you finish, like it was when I wrapped it again. It was like I think 6 a.m. and I took a lot of time like saying bye to everyone because I suddenly it hits you. You're like, I've spent every day with these people, like the crew, and I won't see them for 2.5 months, and some of them might not be back next year. So yeah, it's a weird thing. So I took like an hour, like 30 minutes at least, like hugging people and saying bye and thanking them, and it's a long haul. You become family to a certain degree for sure, so it's hard.
It's a huge sense of pride, I think, to be like, guys, we did it.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Together, yeah.
But also a thunderbolt of
I'm free!
Yeah. But also that free, and then like, wait, what was I doing before this? Like, where do I go without these people? So yeah, it's a happy
mixed bag. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, mate.
My name is the real Julian. I'm looking at you, boy.
Damn.
This just got real.
Good morning to you too, sir.
But I was wondering, maybe if you wanted to see if the kid in a Reverse Flash costume could beat the guy who plays the Flash in a race.
Fighting talk.
He's undefeated. I feel like this is not the time to take his record down.
I don't want to be embarrassed.
I think that's for the next season.
I like your jacket though, bro. It's cool.
It's a cool. I fear it would be against health and safety regulations for us to race.
It's in my contract that I'm not allowed to race in the game, just in case.
Cannot run.
I can't lose, so it hurts my image.
But thank you.
Hey, Tom.
I'm bummed out.
What?
Sorry, dude.
Hey, guys.
Hello, lovely.
So, my name's McKenna, and my favorite episode so far was the musical episode. And would you maybe sing your song?
Oh gosh. I will not let the pressure get to me. I wish I could sing for you today. I will not.
They do this one, yeah, they do this. They really try to pressure you.
I would be too nervous to sing even if I didn't have the cold that I have. But I'm sorry, I can't. I love you all here. It's not gonna happen. This is the guy that won't do karaoke. This is why I can't. I'm surely too nervous.
Just to sing a cappella to 1,000 people.
I'm sorry. I love you all, but I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thank you, though, lovely.
Thanks, McKenna.
Back to column A.
So, Grant, if one day, heaven forbid, the Flash should ever end, what musical Broadway revival would you or what options would you like producers to pitch to you? What role and what show would you love to do?
There's a lot. There's plenty. I can't give too much away about this project. My manager's backstage, so he would freak out probably. But there is something that is in the future that has that's a movie musical. And I'll leave it at that for now. And there's just a long list of things that I would love to do. Thankfully, Flash has hopefully provided many musical theater, and musical movie moments. So hopefully they can all come in the future. I still haven't made my Broadway debut, so gotta do that.
I was gonna say, I feel like there's like a trend towards converting movies and plays into plays and musicals.
Yeah.
Someday, enough seasons, we can
It's in the
see
future.
The Flash on Broadway.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, brother. Who's this little champion? Column B.
Hi, my name is Romeo, and how hard was it to beat Zoom?
Hard, man. That was one of the tougher things Barry's had to deal with. Enter Zoom, episode 206, season 2, episode 6. I think is the scariest Flash episode. I think Zoom is the most terrifying villain, kind of thus far. I mean, Sabotage's scary, but Zoom was pretty terrifying. But we got him, so no worries, right? Took him down. Thanks, Romeo.
Bravo, man. Yeah. You know my mum can't watch it. My mum's a huge fan.
Yeah,
wants to be a huge fan of the show, but she's too scared.
I mean, seriously, that scene where Zoom just lifts up like lifeless Barry, it was like one of my favorite things we've shot. I thought it was really cool and scary.
Yeah. Thank you, mate.
Hi, this message is specifically for Tom. We drove from Oregon to see you. We're wondering if you're going to come to the Rose City. My family member is a huge fan of yours. Just curious, and putting a plug out there.
To come to Oregon?
Yeah, Portland, Oregon. Sorry.
Come to Portland, Oregon?
Yes.
Well, funny enough, actually. I'm going back to Vancouver, and I was going to drive down to LA, and that's kind of on the way, isn't it? So maybe I will. Thanks for the delightful plug.
It's all-purpose audience.
Hello, sir.
Hi, my name's Nolan, and I was wondering, how many seasons and how many more episodes, and also if you could follow me back on Instagram.
Just slip that one in. I have no idea how many. I mean, 23 a year, at least. Yeah,
There's gonna be quite a few more.
At least 23 more. We're doing a season 4, so
yeah, at least.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't really know.
I will find you on Instagram, buddy, and I will follow you. No, I've said that now, haven't I? Yeah. All right. What's your handle? You don't know it.
Well, I've got to join Instagram, so
we'll talk later, okay? Let's not waste time now. All right. Thank you, mate. Hello.
Hey, Tom.
What's up?
I've been waiting 4 years for this moment, so I'm going to ask you, will you marry me, please?
I don't think that's going to hold up in court.
No, not going to hold up in court either, but I thoroughly appreciate the offer. Come on, give us a cuddle.
hosted by strangers?
I'm waiting for Grant to ask me.
I haven't asked yet.
You asked him if you're your recipient someday. Someday.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, well, okay. Hi, I'm Kat, and this question is for the one and only Thomas Grant Gustin.
That's me.
So on the drive here, I was with my lovely mom. We listened to a song called Summer Nights, and in an episode you sang karaoke
This is true.
to Summer Nights.
This is
You can
true.
sing Caitlin's part right now. It was awful, and
You guys are
I'll do
letting this go.
your part. Ready? Come on,
Ready,
right
here we
now.
go.
Yeah, ready, go. Summer love, happy of life.
I feel like anymore we have to start paying like rights.
That's kind of how she's saying it, right? It was kinda...
Yeah, that's all I need.
Cool, thank you.
I just achieved my life goals right there.
Awesome.
One last quick question.
Hi guys, my name's Amy, and the question I have for both of you is, what theme song would you pick for your characters on the show?
I like the one, what's the one, Dunbar? That's, oh, I can't get this off the top of my head now, I forgot.
I can't possibly.
Yeah, I'll come back to that one.
I mean, I actually said the song that Benj Pasek and Justin Paul wrote that I sang at the end of the musical episode, I was like, this could be like a theme song for the show, or at least for Barry and Iris's love story. So, come running home to you. It's not about.
That was it. It's sorry, it just came back to me. There's some guy walking. I bet it's some like Dunbar or some elephant thing. Just yeah. What is it?
There we go.
Sorry, it's happened again. All right.
Alright, so my very last two questions are, you guys are now part of a universe, like a DC universe. Are you excited to possibly do more crossovers with the other casts?
This man is.
Yeah, I mean,
Would you want to be part of the growing...
No, yeah, so far I haven't, but yeah, it's a very exciting prospect.
It's, you know, it's I won't lie, the hardest part of making these shows, because you keep making your episode while you then are also making whatever crossover you're also shooting at the same time. So you end up working very long days with like a couple directors at a time on any given day. Like you shoot like 4 different episodes in a week. So it's crazy, but it gets the biggest payoff out of anything that we do, and the fans love it. And when we see it, it's the biggest spectacle of anything we do. So again, like the musical, I think because people loved it so much, there will be plenty of crossovers in the future.
Thank you guys so much for your time. Do a big round of applause and thanks for being here.